Mind-blowing football facts. You didn't know. Football, or soccer as it's known in some places, is the world's most popular sport, but there are some crazy facts that even die-hard fans don't know. Did you know the fastest goal in football history was scored in just 2.4 seconds? That's right. Nawaf Al-Abed from Saudi Arabia fired the ball straight into the net right after kickoff, before the other team even knew what happened. And get this, football players run an average of 10 kilometers, 6 miles per game. That's like running a 10K marathon every single match. No wonder footballers need insane endurance. Speaking of crazy records, the highest scoring football game ever ended with a ridiculous 149-0 score. This happened in 2002 when a team in Madagascar protested against unfair refereeing by scoring own goals on purpose for 90 minutes straight. Ever wondered why goalkeepers wear different jerseys? It started in the 20th century when the sport's governing bodies realized that referees and players were getting confused. Now, keepers have their own unique color, sometimes even neon shades, to make them stand out. Here's a weird one. Did you know football was once banned in England? Back in the 1300s, King Edward III banned the game because he thought people were spending too much time playing instead of practicing archery. Thankfully, the ban didn't last. Oh, and get this. The original World Cup trophy was stolen in 1966. The famous Jules Rimet trophy vanished in London but was later found by a dog named Pickles, who became a national hero. Now let's talk about money. Footballers today make insane amounts of cash. But did you know that back in 1893, the first ever professional footballer was paid just £1 per week? Compare that to modern stars like Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi, who make hundreds of millions per year. Here's something you probably didn't know. The longest football match ever played lasted a ridiculous 3.5 days. It happened in the UK in 2015, with players battling it out for over 108 hours to raise money for charity. Ever noticed how football teams switch sides at halftime? It's not just random. This rule exists to neutralize any weather advantages, like wind direction or sun glare, so that neither team gets an unfair edge. And let's not forget about red and yellow cards. They didn't always exist. Before 1970, referees had no official way to show warnings, leading to chaotic arguments on the field. A referee from England invented the card system, inspired by traffic lights, to make things clearer. One last fact. Did you know that the World Cup is watched by more people than the Olympics? The 2018 FIFA World Cup had over 3.5 billion viewers. Almost half the planet tuned in. That's how big football is. And here's a mind-blower. Brazil is the only country to have played in every single World Cup since the tournament started in 1930. No other nation has a perfect attendance record. Speaking of Brazil, Pelé, one of football's biggest legends, is the only player to have won 3 World Cups. His incredible career started when he was just 17 years old, making him the youngest player ever to score in a World Cup final. Oh, and did you know that the first official football match was played in 1863 in England? That's over 160 years of history. The rules were much different back then, and players didn't even wear numbers on their jerseys. Football is full of amazing history and unbelievable records. Which fact shocked you the most? Let me know in the comments.